Chapter 13. I instinctively jerked out of the way of the door as the two figures whipped past me. Mother wrenched the magical weapon toward the figures, and that horrible deafening sound rang out, echoing in the room. Mother dropped the magical weapon to the floor with a loud thud as she bent over, clutching her stomach with both hands. "I'm sorry, Mara. I'm so sorry." The two human-like creatures raced up to her, each pointing some kind of small black thing at her. She slumped uselessly against one of them, who grabbed her with both arms. "What did they do to her? Holy Mother of Gulak Crud, what did they do to her?" "It's over now," the woman creature said. "It's all over." She was right. They had Mother firmly in their grasp now, and there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't go against two Shadriths in disguise or whatever they were. I let out a high-pitched scream as I whirled around and raced out the door. "Wait! Stop, kid!" the man's deep, guttural voice yelled as I blazed across the front yard toward the edge of the cabin realm. "Yes, please stop," the woman cried. I burst into the mire and kept running. I had to. Mother would have wanted me to save myself. I knew that for certain. She would have wanted me to run off and hide and try to survive out in the wild of Elandra somewhere without her, until I was finally old enough to defeat Lord Sycorath once and for all. Oh, Mother, what have I done? How could I have done this to you and to us? Great Creator of Elandra, please tell me she's going to be okay. Please tell me she'll somehow survive this horrible Shadrith or whatever it is attack and meet up with me sometime in the very near future. And Falzar, too. Please tell me he flew away and is somewhere safe now. But deep down, I knew the situation looked horribly bleak. If those creatures in the cabin were indeed Shadriths or a couple of other type of Lord Sycorath's minions, they'd kill them both. There was absolutely no doubt about it, and I only had myself to blame. Hot tears ran down my cheeks, dripping into the sludge and weeds as I ran. This was all my fault. Not only had I probably just killed the two people I loved most in this world, I put the whole world of Elandra itself in grave jeopardy. After all, the Shadriths would undoubtedly confiscate the magical weapon and probably even destroy it, so there was no chance I could ever recover it and use it against Lord Sycorath. Oh, all the great and powerful wizards of Elandra. I ruined everything. I killed everyone. Come on, Mara. Don't think of it that way. Maybe you can at least still destroy Lord Sycorath when you're 18. You just need to get away from the Shadriths right now. The tears kept coming as I burst onto the narrow trail and veered left this time. Better to run in the opposite direction of that large, open area with all the hulking structures where the other two Shadriths in disguise had been. Now that I thought about it, maybe the Shadriths in the cabin were actually the same ones as before, just in different disguises this time. Not that it mattered, I guess. I risked a glance behind me, but no one was following me. Thank the great Creator of Elandra. As I did, though, I noticed movement out of the corner of my eye. To the right of the trail, behind a couple of rows of trees, a giant figure rushed by, parallel to the path. It came from the opposite direction I was running, and was mostly black and white, with a pair of bright red and blue objects on its head that kept flashing. The figure kept making a loud noise, too, some kind of strange warbling sound that reverberated throughout the area. It passed me within a couple of seconds, vanishing off in the near distance. What in the illustrious history of Elandra had that been? Some other kind of horrid creature Lord Sycorath created? Or maybe even a Shadrith that had magically taken a much larger and more terrifying form? Whatever it was, I was incredibly thankful it was gone. However, a moment later, another one of the magnificent beasts rushed past just like the first, also flashing its small red and blue things and making that loud warbling noise. I rounded another curve and froze. Oh, Mother of Gulak Scat. A couple more Shadriths wearing dark blue clothes were running toward me a bit further down the trail. "Stop!" one of them called. Sounded like a woman's voice. Wow, they were really good at disguising. "Stay right there, sweetie." Ha, as if. I whirled back around and froze again. A couple more dark blue Shadriths were running toward me from the direction I just came from, too. Oh, sweet Creator of Elandra, I was trapped. completely and utterly trapped.